Hey, welcome back to Biz Talk TV. I'm your host and guide, Michael Rager, here on NowMedia Television. And here it is, the time we're going to talk to our good friend Nora. Nora, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? Good morning,
I'm
Michael.
I'm great. I don't have snow on the ground, so I'm all happy about that.
Yeah, we got a snowy Halloween here.
Oh, I know. That's what happened. I don't miss like the white north all that much. As I was talking when we were off camera, I came back from Mexico, 75 degrees, and played golf the next day at 40. So it just
Yeah.
was not exciting, not exciting at all.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, I don't miss the snow at all. I don't like snow anymore living in here.
All right, so you love non-for-profits, and we want to talk about something that's near and dear to your heart today called Giving Tuesday. Tell us a little bit more about Giving Tuesday and what's it all about?
So it's all about giving. The movement started in 2012. It gives the opportunity for nonprofits to actually um, raise awareness about their mission and also raise more funds. There's actually a study published earlier this year about 2022. Um, Actually, 30% of nonprofit giving is done on December. So it's a great time to prepare your organization for a great December. When you prepare for that, at least no later than November. So you want to get ready. It gives you an opportunity to create a campaign for your organization, raise awareness about the organization, and get a lot of funding. Like organizations over the globe, actually, they raised last year more than $3 billion on a Giving Tuesday.
Oh, wow. So with this, like I told you, I played golf the other day, and I was playing golf at a charity event. We were raising money for a friend of mine's non-for-profit. So as a non-for-profit, can I actually run a marketing campaign and stuff like that to let people know that this is coming up and how to give money so that, one, they benefit on a tax side, right? So you're going to give that charity
Mm-hmm.
and you can get that charitable donation. But me as the charity, the non-for-profit, I can get that money to help my operation fund. So is it okay for me to market?
Of course, you should market. So, if you want to be successful in nonprofit, you have to
Mm-hmm.
treat your nonprofit as a
Yep.
business.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever business does, nonprofit can do.
Right.
The only difference between your nonprofit and another business is actually for a nonprofit, you cannot benefit on your own. You can pay yourself salary, a good salary, but you cannot, it's not for your profit. So, and you are exempt from taxes. That's the only difference. Any other thing, it's the same. So you must actually market for your organization. You should raise awareness about your cause. So you can do anything a business can do, except for you don't pay taxes. If you're raising fund, not selling product, you have to be careful. If you're selling product, that's another issue. But if you are just raising fund, that's different.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I've talked to a couple nonprofits and coached a few of them, and they get this weird idea in their head that 99% of all money that comes in needs to go to the end user. And you
Mhm.
can't run a business that way. I can't hire good people. I can't bring people in. I need to pay, I need to pay good people a fair and decent salary so they can go do what they do, and that's raise money, and make more money for the charity, right? You work with a lot of nonprofits. How many of them go through this same issue? They just worry about not giving enough money away.
A lot, unfortunately, and this is how they lose good people. So this is a misconception actually, because you cannot, like you said, like you cannot really run a business without people, and they mistake that if they pay their people, then that is an overhead, and it's not. Some of it maybe, but not all of it. Because imagine, if can you run your program to fulfill your mission without actually having that person in place? Can you get more donations without having um, some employee in place? You cannot fulfill your mission. So that person who is necessary to run your program is fully program costs, doesn't
Yeah,
have to go to that food basket.
yeah,
So
I
this has
totally agree with
happened
you.
when you do the program. So you want to plan the program, you have to capture that cost. So your cost, if you're paying $50 to purchase the basket, for example, that doesn't mean this is how much it's going to cost you. You have to add into that everything allocated to actually run this program.
Yeah, no, I get it and I understand. I know a guy that was running a non-for-profit a few years back, and he said, you know, here it came out that somebody found out that I was only like 65 cents of every dollar was going to where they were, what they were doing, and people got mad about that and actually shut down one of his events. And he said, but I was raising like $10 million a year. So 6.5 million per year was going towards what it needed to do. You wanted me to go get rid of everybody. I had to pay my marketing person. I had to pay my CFO. I had to pay my, you know, people just don't get it. Non-for-profit just means you don't make a profit. It doesn't mean you don't pay your people fair.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
this is how you lose the people. This is how you actually prevent people from doing good. Like you said, millions of dollars, they prevented them from doing that just by judging. But I wouldn't listen as a nonprofit leader. I wouldn't listen for what people would say. I would just continue. And a lot of awareness should be raised about nonprofits and what actually should happen. Because a lot of, you know, a lot of accountants, for example, they don't want to work with nonprofit because they think they're not going to pay them. Well, a lot of them, they don't want to pay them, but you know what, you know, if you go to irs.gov, just go on the top, you're going to find the entire section about nonprofits. They have more complexity than any other business. You have to report more, you have to be more careful, you have a lot of requirements. So eventually you have to pay that person more than if you have a business. So this is what people have to understand, and that goes for everything that you to do a nonprofit.
No, that's absolutely right, and I love it, and I love it. So if somebody's going to start a nonprofit and they're going to get moving down the road and they need some financial help, how do they get a hold of you?
So they can go to my website, Nourasbooks.com, and they can book a call and contact us. We can hop on a Zoom and we can talk. And they can actually, I have a training about Giving Tuesday. They can go under courses, and there's a training under 1 hour training. So they can get a training for that.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So for our listener out there, what day is Giving Tuesday?
It's going to be November 28th. So you have to plan from now.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell my friends at Friday Harbor, who we played golf for, I'm going to go tell them, Giving Tuesday. Get out there and go ahead and market it. So thanks a lot for your knowledge today, Nora. It was awesome. I look forward to speaking to you again here really soon.
Looking forward to that. Thank you so much.
All right, this is Michael Rager, your business guide here on Biz Talk TV on Now Media Television. We'll be back with more right after this.